SML made this video. I don't know why it took him, probably 5 years to make this video. But, is it as tasty as it sounds? Or is it a yucky abomination? Who am I kidding? If you saw my last video, you know what I feel about this episode. Plus, that was a pretty bad Pie Guy Rules reference. Hey guys, MPK Reviews here. And if you were with me on my last video, we tackled a terrible episode of SML, Jeffy's driver's license. Now we're gonna tackle another bad episode, Chef Pee-Pee's Restaurant. I'll list up the one positive right out the bat. No Jeffy. Maybe this video will be a lot better without Jeffy. Let's just get on with the video. Okay, so this episode opens up with Chef Pee-Pee cooking.
Alright, Chef Pee-Pee, it's time for your paycheck. Here's your pay for the month. Wait, what level? This is all that I get?
By the way, I just wanted to mention really quick, and this shouldn't really come off as a shock to anybody, I've always hated Bowser. I've literally hated him and Bowser Jr. ever since they first debuted. Okay, that's not entirely true. But still, him and Bowser Jr. are incredibly dislikable. Anyway, after about 2 minutes of nothing happening, Chef Pee-Pee gets the idea to open a restaurant and ask Goodman for a loan. And after about a minute or so of nothing happening, Goodman does this.
It's a little bit cool in here, don't you think? A little cool? What are you talking about? It's actually warm. A little too hot, actually. Wait, what are you doing with the match? What are you burning money for? You idiot!
Yep, he burns the money. Seriously, I cannot stand Morton in these later episodes. Chef Pee-Pee is understandably annoyed, and Master Jr. comes in and asks if he wants help. Okay, not too bad. Despite Goodman's part, I don't think the intro to this episode is that bad. Maybe I was wrong. I don't think this video is going to be that bad. It's going to get worse once we get further and further into the episode, isn't it? Anyway, Chef Pee-Pee wants Junior to make a sign reading Bon Appetit, and he's going to mess it up. How did I know this, you may ask? Because A, Junior is stupid, and B, this is the easiest joke you could ever do. Great help you're hired, Chef Pee-Pee. Anyway, the first customers come rolling in, and Chef Pee-Pee wants Junior to greet them. And Chef Pee-Pee tells him to make sure he's extra kind, and that doesn't screw up.
Got it, I promise I won't let you down.
Oh, you better not.
Well, hello there. Welcome to Bon Appetit, where we beat our meat and give your face a treat.
Oh,
Saw that coming. Seriously, these new jokes are so damn predictable. Anyway, Junior screws up a bit more. He makes lots of messes. Blah, blah, blah. This part of the episode is boring. Anyway, after getting hit with a few minutes of filler, the couple order their meals and get their meals served to them.
All right, guys, so I have your meals ready. So, for the cow, I have your cud.
thank you.
Don't you mean thank moo? Because you're a cow? No, hey, ma'am. Cows can't use utensils here, so put the fork down.
Oh,
Yeah, eat it like a cow should.
moo.
You'd think Junior would be a little more polite and considerate to the first two customers of Chef Pee-Pee's new restaurant. Cody shows up a little bit later to find his parents.
Are my parents here?
Yeah, Cody, they're eating.
But they're eating at a restaurant inside your house?
Yes, Cody, we already know the stupidity of having a restaurant inside your own house. Can we please move on? Anyway, apparently the table's full, even though there are 6 or 7 spots on the table. But his parents are almost done with their meals, so I guess it can't be that long of a wait.
In that case, I guess I'll have a table for 2.
Table for 2? It looks like it's going to be about a 45-minute wait.
Oh, seriously?
Okay, why don't I just sit at that table? You have 6 chairs.
Well, I don't want to mix up the parties. I'm going to get confused with the order.
Use separate checks. Use separate checks. Use separate checks. At this point, he's just pulling excuses to not sit Cody at a table out of his ass. Anyway, the couple are finally done, but leave without paying. Okay, how the hell did Junior not see them going? I mean, look at how they transition out, and look where Junior comes in. You seriously didn't see them? I really don't care if you follow continuity or not, but I at least expect some consistency within scenes. And this is another example of SML taking too many liberties with the character's characteristics. Seriously, this is just incredibly lazy. It is called proofreading. Anyway, after tons of filler, we have this.
All right, Cody, so I brought you a cheese stick as an appetizer.
Just one? And there's a bite taken out of it.
Yeah, so there was 4 on the plate, but I really like cheese sticks.
Junior, you can't be good for one episode, can you? Well, Cody eats the half-eaten cheese stick anyway because he assumes Junior's mouth was on it. These jokes, they're not funny. Especially the jokes about Booker T Guy's ex-wife and Cody being gay. They're just lazy and stupid. Anyway, Cody gets his food, and he assumes that Junior was just playing, so he didn't bring any money to pay for the food. Cody, why didn't you just ask while you were waiting if this is pretend or not? This is a prime example of one joke completely destroying the plot. Cody, how long were you expected to wait for? What's that? 45 minutes? Every time you watch this video, if you want to, scream this when Cody first gets his food. Ask Junior if you're pretending or not before you get the meal, because it is a driving point to the rest of the plot. Again, it's called proofreading. Don't give us your first episode and expect a passing grade. We edit our stories so they can be as best they can be. It's a simple thing to fix. I confuse the story's plot holes for Swiss cheese. I'm currently thinking of another way to pay Junior because Logan thinks that sex jokes are funny. They are not. They're just stupid and unnecessary. And we get hit with some more moments of filler when Gummy comes. Stop! Just stop! This video is 20 minutes long. About half of that is nothing of substance happening. And we reuse a joke from earlier because we need an encore of crying. Did I mention yet how obnoxious Junior is in this episode? Well, I'm going to keep saying it because the episode keeps reusing the same stupid, unfunny joke. And we learned that Junior didn't put any prices on the menu. Junior went to restaurants before. Hell, he's went to McDonald's 100 times, so he should know that there are prices too. And PK, no continuity, remember? Not gonna cut it. I don't care if you follow continuity or not. That's something you can't just pretend doesn't exist. Anyway, Junior messes up the order. And this is obvious. You know it, I know it, SML knows it. Anyway, Goodman leaves. The police arrive, shut down the business, and episode ends. This episode was awful. It's boring and stupid and lazy. Almost none of the jokes land. In fact, the jokes in this episode are so stupid and half-assed that I feel like I'm watching Family Guy for kids. Well, not really for kids, but still, these jokes are just so stupid and predictable. And I feel like I need to take a break from this series after watching this and this. It really is that bad. But would I call it worse than Jeffy's driver's license? And to that I say, not really. Yes, this video was terrible, but at least there's no Jeffy in this to sink it lower and lower. That one positive doesn't make this anything less of a terrible video, but at least there was one video that didn't make me groan when I saw any of the characters. And I think I'm probably going to be done with SML for a little while. Oh, no. I am not doing that video next. It's too early. So, anything else? What did I get myself into?